Hi students, so this lecture for BBA 4th sem on corporate accounting. In the last class we discussed on the incorporating entries in the books of the transferee company. So already we finished three steps related this problem and related the merger method. Whatever we saw that problem, with the help of that problem we have to use the merger method as well as the pulling in the, as well as the what's the purchase method we have to use. Okay, so for the solution of the problem there are three steps are there as I told. So first one is a what's for the calculation of the purchase consideration. Second one is what's closing entries in the books of the transferor company. And third one is what's the incorporating entries in the books of the transferee company. And as well as they told on in this problem to prepare for the balance sheet. Okay, so amalgamate balance sheet or the combined balance sheet we have to prepare for this X company limited. Okay, so now in this session we will see the balance sheet of X limited after merger. Okay, so as on 31st 2015. So this whatever in the problem there were the balance sheet, no, so this balance sheet of the X limited and the Y limited we have to amalgamate that balance sheet. It means what's after the merger. Okay, so we have to prepare that balance sheet. Now see the equity and liabilities. Okay, so this is the vertical format we have to use, okay, for the preparation of the balance sheet. And the note is given also. It means whatever this note is there, according to that we will see that. Okay, so note also we prepared here. Okay, so I prepared here note also. Just while solving the problem you will understand this. Okay, so now see this equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, under that what share capital. Okay, shareholders fund, under that share capital, and note number 1. So now see this note number 1 what it's include. So now see this note number 1, share capital. So 37,500 these are the shares. And so how it's a 37,500 shares? So 22,500 shares, it's a X companies limited shares. Okay, so this is the transferees companies shares already is. Okay, so 22,500 shares plus 15,000 shares. It means what's fair from this 15,000, X company absorb company of the Y, right? And the Y from this Y company is giving the 15,000 equity shares to the X company. Okay, so this 22,500 plus 15,000, this total is what's 37,500 equity shares of rupees 10 each. Okay, so this 37,500 into 10, it will be 3,75,000. So now see here, so this is the 3,75,000. Okay, so now see related to the reserve and surplus, note number 2, and it's a 38,250. Okay, so now how it came 38,250. So just for this purpose we have to see that note number 2. Okay, so now see this note number 2, it's what's reserve and surplus. Okay, so this is the share premium is a 15,000. Where is from this share premium is 15,000. So this X company is paid rupees 15,000 cash as a share premium. Okay, 15,000 cash as a share premium. Okay, so this 15,000 as well as the export project reserve. What? The export project reserve in bracket 9,000 plus 6,000, the total is what's the 15,000. Okay, so this export project reserve, it's in the problem is given only. Okay, just we have to amalgamate that. Okay, so what's how many rupees, 9,000 and the 6,000. Okay, so in that problem is given. Okay, so in the problem it's given 9,000 and 9,000 for the X limited and the 6,000 for the Y limited. Okay, so in that also note number 2 is there in the problem. Okay, so just as well as investment allowance reserve for the only Y limited, because in the problem only investment allowance is related to the Y limited, so that's why this 3000 is taken for the Y limited only. Next, profit and loss account as per working note. Okay, so whatever we prepare this working note, no, according to this it is taken. So this 5250, okay, balance of profit shown in the balance sheet. Okay, so this balance is taken over here, profit and loss account as per working note 5250. The total is what? 15,000 plus 15,000 plus 3,000 plus 5250. The total is what? 38,250. Okay, so now see this 38,250. Okay, reserve and surplus. Now see the non-current liabilities, and the non-current liabilities, note number 3, it's related to the debentures. Okay, so non-current liabilities 13% debentures, it's the 15,000 plus 10,500. The total is what's the 25,500. Okay, so this, see here, non-current liabilities, it is given in the in the problem only. Okay, so X limited for the 15,000 and Y limited for the 10,500. Okay, so that's why it put it here, non-current liabilities it's was 20,500. Next, the current liabilities, it includes the trade payable. Okay, so now see the note number 4 is related to the trade payable current liabilities. Okay, and the current liabilities what's creditors. Okay, so 15,000 for the X limited and the 12,000 for the Y limited. So this 15,000 plus 12,000 total is what's the 27,000. Next, bills payable, so 4,500 for the X limited and 3,000 for the Y limited. Okay, so the total is what's the 7,500. so this 27,000 plus 7,500 is equal to what's 34,500. Okay, how many rupees? 34,500. Okay, so this 34,500 we have to write here as a current liabilities. Okay, as a trade payable. So this 34,500. So now the make the total of this equity and the liabilities. So 3,75,000 plus 38,250 plus 25,500 plus 34,500. The total is what's the 4,73,250. It's the what? It's the total of the equity and the liabilities. So now see the assets, the heading number 2, which is the assets, and it includes the non-current assets. Okay, non-current assets under this tangible fixed assets, note number 5. Okay, so now see the note number 5. So related the tangible fixed assets, the building, it's a building 75,000 of the X limited and 45,000 it's a Y limited. So the total is what's the 1,20,000. Related the machinery, the machinery is X limited is the 97,500 plus 51,000 for the Y limited. The total is what's the 1,48,500. Okay, 1,48,500. so this 1,48,500 plus 1,20,000 is the total is what's the 2,68,500. so now see record write in the balance sheet under the tangible fixed assets, note number 5, which is the 2,68,500. Okay, so now the current assets, include the stock, note number 6. Now see the note number 6, it's what's inventories, means the stock. Okay, stock means what's the inventories. Okay, so this 75,750 plus 54,000. Okay, so the total it's what's 1,29,750. Okay, 1,29,750 it's a stock. Okay, so next is what's the trade receivable. Okay, so trade receivable means what's the bills receivable. So this is the note number 7, it's related to the X limited and the Y limited, just merge, you have to merge. Okay, so this 27,000 for the X limited and 32,400 it's related to the Y limited. Okay, and the total it's what's 59,400. so this take it in the balance sheet 59,400 as the trade receivable. Just here trade receivable number 7, it's a 59,400. so now this is a cash, the note number 8, which is rupees 15,600. now see here, so this is the note number 8, which is the cash and cash equivalent. so bank in bracket 21,750 is for the X limited. Okay, cash at bank. Okay, so this is the bank balance in the problem, 21,750 for the X limited plus 15,600 for the Y limited minus 15,000. so this 15,000 it's the share premium. Okay, so this premium you have to minus minus 6750 in the note. In the problem it's given the note realization expenses. Okay, so this 6750, so this we have to minus this 15,000 minus 6750. Okay, so this 15,000 plus 6750 we have to minus from this total balance. Okay, so the remaining amount will be the 15,600. So this is related to the cash at bank. So okay, so take it in the cash at bank 15,600. Okay, so this is sorry, here it's by mistake, it's the amount here 3,80,000, actually it's wrong. So the total will be the 2,68,500 plus 1,29,750 plus 5,59,400 plus 15,600. Total will be the 4,73,250. Okay, it will be how many rupees? 4,73,250. Okay, so like this you have to make the tally of the problem. Okay, so while preparing the balance sheet, just we have to combine the merge both the companies. Okay, so I hope you will be the understand. Okay, so this problem is related to the merger method. No, it's a finished now. Okay, so next, whatever the problem is there, so this problem we will see according to the purchase method. Okay, so one only the difference is there. What's the difference? So whatever we prepared under this, okay, so now whatever we solve this problem, it's related to what's the, it's related to the merger method, right? Okay, so it's related to the merger method, and there are three steps. Which are those three steps? To prepare the purchase consideration, as well as what's the closing entries in the books of the transfer companies, as well as the incorporating entries in the transferee company. Okay, so already we prepare the purchase consideration as well as the closing entries. Now only we have to prepare the incorporated entries in the books of the transferee company with the help of the which method? The purchase method. Okay, so I hope you will be the understand. If you have any query with this, just you can call me. Okay, thank you.